Hello and good day. My name is Rick Visitel. As a part of the Sinixt Nation tribe, I am very honored to be here. From the time that I learned about my extinction, I've been fighting back, trying to become a non-dinosaur. As an part of what's on the back table back there, one of my life missions is to bring the salmon back up the Columbia, back up to their native spawning beds. It's coming closer all the time with the whoosh system and some other parts there to the Columbia River Treaty, poking this person and prodding that person, trying to get some things done is a little bit of a government bureaucracy kind of thing that goes on. But I'm going to be one of the people that's going to be whooping and hollering the most when I can see a salmon from the ocean go over to the top of Grand Coulee Dam and start swimming to its home grounds. And at that point in time there, when it crosses up into this part of the world and has fulfilled its mission of life and stuff like that there, I feel that that will be my part of life, that I then will not be extinct. So in my mission of life, to get these salmon back up into this part of the world to their native spawning beds, I pray about this a lot. As in the commentary and speech before this here, in looking out over the crowd, I see a lot of snow, what tells me that the generations and stuff that follow me and stuff like that, they're very old and wise and have lots of influence. And I urge those people to contact their representatives and stuff and help with the Columbia River Treaty and bringing the salmon home. And this that I would pray. All right, thank you, Helen.
I also would like to take this opportunity to welcome you guys all into the Sinixt territory. As we are Sinixt, this is our homeland. As Rick said, we were declared, extinct in Canada. Even though by the government we have been displaced to the Colville Indian Reservation, we obviously are not extinct. We believe in one Earth, one Mother Earth, and we believe in coming up here and uniting our prayers with you. We thank you for giving us this opportunity to come and unite those prayers and take this stand for the one Earth that we truly share and for our unborn future. They all depend upon us, like I said downstairs. I didn't get an opportunity to thank the women in the choir for the beautiful songs and the music that you guys have shared with us. We could feel the prayers in our spa'us, in our hearts. It lifted us. In your music, we are united and we can carry that. In our prayers that we say here, we are united also. So even though I do not understand Russian, I want you to know that in my heart I feel the love and the respect and appreciation that you people do give to us as we come back home into this territory. And every time that I did, I want to thank you for the amazing food that you guys have put before us too, and the generous hospitality. I also want you guys to know that I do give thanks today also for Nadine. She, over the years, has been a very good advocate for the Sinixt people and including us in this opportunity to come and pray with you guys. For me, it means a lot for us to have that recognition, to be able to come up here and to share in this prayers for the land that our ancestors freely roamed at one time and truly loved. And I want you guys to know that I do thank you and welcome to the Sinixt territory. As Sinixt people, some of the people around this drum, they're Sinixt, and they're also going to give us honor by singing the song from the big drum. Thank you.
If we could stand here and drum table.
have a very special guest here today by surprise, so I'll leave this up to Richard Canning's our MP.
Thank you, and I'd first like to thank Kruna and JJ and Nadine for organizing this, but I really want to thank all of you for coming here today to raise your voices, raise your prayers, to keep the beautiful land that we are on, the Sinixt territory here, that we have been so wonderfully welcomed by the drummers and the prayers. This land is so precious to us all, the water, the air, the land, the forest, and just know that in Ottawa you have friends. The NDP are standing up against these pipelines that we don't need, this export of bitumen. We don't need any more of that, and we are standing up for this to protect all of this that is so precious to us. So thank you, Limlimt.
So the next person is a special friend that I've made over the course of the last year and a half. As soon as I saw her and as I got to know her more and more, I realized this is definitely my hero. Yeah, definitely my hero, a role model for everyone. Kat just doesn't give up. She supports everyone who is there for Mother Earth, and does not discriminate. She seems to welcome all cultures, all people, whether male or female. I've never heard Kat say anything negative about anybody. I've spent a lot of time with her. And just day in, day out, she goes to that coast, to that mountainside, to protect the inlet. An incredible person. Kat Rovius.
Good afternoon. I want to first of all say that I am honored and grateful and very, very, very made to feel welcome by the Doukhobor people, the Russian people. And thank you for having us in your place of worship. And thank you for opening your hearts and your arms to us. So I thank you for that. My name is Kat Roivas, and I am Chippewa Cree, and I'll just try to sum up who I am. I am indigenous from back east. My father is from Michigan, United States. He lived by a place called Battle Creek, Michigan. My mother lived on the Canadian side of the reserve known as Sault Ste. Marie. It straddles both of what is known as Canada and the United States. I do not recognize the invisible border lines that have been placed upon Turtle Island. And for me, it is just it is just that. It is our traditional ancestral territories. And one of the names for that is Turtle Island. The Yinta is our territories. And so what is known as Canada, United States, and Mexico, for me, from my point of view, it is invisible border lines that do not have any jurisdiction. But I must acknowledge that, yeah, there's actually currently the countries known as Canada, the United States, and Mexico, but I know them as Turtle Island. And so that is, in a short, concise way to explain, to introduce, to share a little fraction of who I am. I'm an Indigenous water protector and land defender. And I'm happy and honored to be with each and every one of you assembled here today. Because I look around and I see all of you, and from the back row to the front row and places in between, and the times where where it seems that I'm all alone in this fight to stop the multi-billion-dollar national corporations such as Kinder Morgan, which is now known as Trans Mountain, and also Coastal GasLink up north, and all the other multi-billion-dollar corporations that seem intent on dismantling and extracting every resource for the God of the almighty dollar. Some people worship the money, and that is short-sighted. That is definitely something that I wish I could channel to people like Donald Trump and Justin Trudeau and Kinder and Morgan and the executives at Coastal GasLink and all of their people that are intent on dismantling, extracting everything of Mother Earth for their almighty dollar. And I would like to be able to reach them and connect with them and help them see that what they are doing is destructive, short-sighted, and it is not what you should be doing to your mother. In this case, the planet that we inhabit, Mother Earth. Because if you do that, then there are consequences. And one of the consequences is, that's happening right now, is climate change. One of the consequences that's happening, well, especially in British Columbia, what is known here in this part, on the western side of the construct of what is known as Canada, it's forest fires. That's another consequence. And there are many, many consequences of climate change and short-sightedness of destroying the natural beauty and the balance of Mother Earth and nature, and disrupting that cycle that has existed for time immemorial. Because, yeah, the importance is that while it seems an impossible battle, it seems an impossible struggle, an impossible end goal that we can reach the hearts and minds of people like Donald Trump and Justin Trudeau and all of those people that follow those all of the executives of every oil extraction, multinational company, all of the mining, all of the hydroelectric dams, et cetera, that I have to believe that in times where it seems like we cannot succeed and that all is lost, it is not. And what I mean is we are going to win this battle, but there are times where I have felt that I am alone in this struggle. And as I look through the assembled people of the Doukhobor faith, the Russian people, the indigenous people, and every other person here assembled, I can know that I'm not alone. And the reason why I bring this up, because I was arrested 3 times against Kinder Morgan on Burnaby Mountain in defense of the inlet and the water and all of the ecosystem of the coastal, what is known as British Columbia. And that involves standing up for those who cannot speak, specifically the orcas, because they're also being affected by the increased tanker traffic from the Trans Mountain Pipeline and other consequences that we're trying to negate and stop and get the people to see that there is a better way. Yes, we do need heat to heat our homes in the winter, but there is a better way to go about it. And when I was sitting alone in the jail cell, when I went down and got arrested with 13 other people, and yes, at that moment in time, it seemed like I was in this battle, this struggle, this movement, this revolution for a better way alone. But now as I see, hear, and then, because when I was in that jail cell, there was 59 actions, protests happening across what is known as Turtle Island, what they know as Canada, United States, and Mexico. And it wasn't apparent to me because I was surrounded by concrete and steel. And at that moment in time, I wasn't aware that all over there were people with the same hope and frame of mind and the desire to, through peaceful means, to find a better way. And yes, there is a better way. And if we combine all of our prayers, all of our talents, abilities, skills, attributes, all of our knowledge, all of our spiritual power, all of our everything that each and every one of you and each and every one individual that I've encountered down here on the coast and up there, up north, brings something that can help. So if we combine our strengths, skills, and our experiences, then we will win. We will succeed. We will find a better way. So yes, and that's why I'm happy and honored to be here, because as I look through Yes, I can see that you are diverse, intelligent, skilled, spiritual people with each of your own strengths. And combined might of people here, people up north, everyone that I have stood in solidarity with against Kinder Morgan, Trans Mountain, Coastal GasLink, and all of the others, that I know that I am not alone, that this is not a hopeless battle. We will win. We will find together a better way to move forward in peace, solidarity, and love and unity, to stand up, to protect Mother Earth. And that is the connection that we need to make with everyone, because this affects everyone. And if we don't do nothing, if we take no action, then there will be consequences. But it doesn't have to be that way, because we, at least all of us here assembled, or at least taking a stand, even though currently most of us are sitting, but we are united. We're standing up to protect Mother Earth, the land, the water, the air, the animals, for future generations that are yet unborn, that are yet to come. So I would like to at least say that I took a stand and said there has to be a better way, because the extraction of fossil fuels is destroying the land, it is destroying Mother Earth, it is destroying the climate, it is eventually going to destroy the planet if we do nothing. So that's why I am here. And that's why I have been arrested for now, a total of 5 times, fighting Trans Mountain, Kinder Morgan, Coastal GasLink. And that's why, and I'm very, very happy and heartened to see that there are people standing beside me. All of you, all of the people that I've met on Burnaby Mountain, and all of the people that I met on the Wet'suwet'en territory. So the next time that I find myself locked in the paddy wagon, locked in the jail cell, back in the police car, and detained, I know that I am not alone, because there are people out there, and out there now in different areas of Turtle Island, that have the same desire as each and every one of us, Indigenous, Doukhobor, and everyone else that stands up for Mother Earth. And I'm very honored and I'm very proud to know that I'm not alone, and that I'm very honored to stand with you all. And I can see that what we are doing is a noble thing, and we are on the right side of history. And even though the Supreme Court judges do not share the same idea, because, you know, it is important to stand up for what you believe in. You either stand for something, or you fall for nothing. So I choose to stand up for those who cannot, and those who are yet to come. And it is my pleasure and honor to stand with each and every one of you and stand up to protect Mother Earth for those yet to come, so that they may have the beautiful place, they may have clean air, fresh water, and the benefits that the Creator, God, has given to us. So thank you, each and every one of you, because together, if we combine everything that we have to offer, we will find a way, we will find the answer, and for that, I hold my arms up to you and I say thank you. Thank you. Kanagana, all my relations.
Let's stand up.
We do have a congregational song right now, a prayer song. Arise, all spirit forces, Stavajte sila novaya, to break up the event a little bit and just send our prayers out for Mother Earth. We have a scheduled break after that, but how do you guys feel? Should we just go on straight to our next speaker following, which is Ruben George? You guys okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to, if people, the singers are interested in singing Stavajte sila novaya, Arise, our spirit forces, the time is now, the time is now. And the phonetics are up there if you'd like to sing along. Thank you.
great singing.